I will proceed.
You can cut me.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep it where you can see it or bring it to yourself as you choose.
About a week ago, I went downtown Los Angeles on 7th and Flower.
7th and Flower, yes.
And I got out on the street.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
We're live streaming. Are you okay with being recorded and live streamed?
Yes.
Cool. Put on your headphones.
Jeez.
And
Okay,
that way you can
accent.
hear me. I'm great with that.
Okay, I have a slight accent.
So do many of the people listening.
Oh yeah.
We have a very international crowd.
Okay.
Australians and German. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And he's 9 time zones away. That's my producer.
Oh,
He
okay.
rocks.
Okay.
So tell me your name.
My name is Rhonda Boone, but I go by Miss Boone.
I'm just gonna go with Rhonda, R-O-N-D-A, or is there an H in there?
R-H.
R-H-O-N-D-A.
Yes.
Thank you. Tell me, you went down to 7th and Flower. That's Blue Line Station?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was
Blue Line, Red Line, big station.
No,
that's where they
it's
come
down,
together.
Yeah, no, I went further up, Figueroa.
Okay.
Okay. I got on the corner. I observed restaurant outside, no mask.
Oh, okay.
No mask.
How do you mask while eating?
Well, the mayor says in between eating, when you're waiting
Yeah.
for the waitress, put your mask on.
Okay.
When your food comes, put your mask on. Then sterilize your hands.
Uh-huh.
Then when you go to prepare to eat it, you do this.
I see.
You
Okay.
do this. I know it's uncomfortable that he had that mandate.
I can live with that.
Yeah, he had that mandate that we are to still eat with our masks partially on.
Okay.
So I observed that in 2 restaurants here
Yes.
on a Sunday. Mayor Garcetti heard me.
Nice.
He
Good job.
but I go by not my first name, my last name. Everyone knows in the area community by
Okay.
Boone.
Boone.
Yes. Now, Mayor Garcetti, that morning on the Monday, he announced the same thing. He reiterated
Yes.
what was said on Figueroa and 7. And then
Okay.
I said, that's me.
Yay.
So I said, yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom. Boom.
Yes, Mayor.
Movers and shakers,
Yes,
baby.
yes. I was so elated
Uh-huh.
when the mayor reiterated
Yeah.
everyone to wear a mask. Now, no restaurants are open.
Okay.
Because they did not observe what I was trying
Oh.
to tell them.
Ah.
So Mayor Garcetti turned right around, closed all the restaurants
Okay.
from outside. And I was glad.
Okay.
Because I called for that about a week ago.
Okay.
And like I said, I went to Figueroa and 7, and I pleaded with all the people, the patrons, the waitresses. They gave me a death ear. But the mayor heard about it. And I was so elated. But,
Excellent.
But let's put it in perspective.
Let's do that.
Los Angeles is not compliant.
Okay. Do you mean the city, or do you mean the people in Los Angeles?
Both.
Okay, both. The
Both
city.
entities.
Okay, both
Okay.
entities.
Now let me address the transportation issue in the street.
Okay.
Downtown Los Angeles, the population on the street is too many. Too many people at one time.
Okay.
Downtown Los Angeles.
Okay.
That's
Is that
a
people
problem.
who are moving through, or people who are stuck there?
Both.
Okay.
So they're not moving through like they should. It's a concentrate of people without social distancing.
Okay.
So I observed that also, and I made a speech over that transit.
Yeah.
There's an issue there.
Uh-huh.
The buses, when they come, they're packed.
Yeah.
And I asked Metro, put more buses in operation.
Yeah. How else?
Put the limit on for 20 people. Every other county has transit buses.
Yeah.
20 at a time.
20 at a time. Okay.
Los Angeles need to address that issue.
Okay.
and put aside more metro buses for downtown Los Angeles.
Okay, so
That's it.
I want to examine that particular one because
Yes.
it's a fun and interesting claim,
Yes.
and I'd like to hear
Yes.
If we limited the number of people on the transit buses to 20,
Yes.
and obviously that means we have to add more buses, and we
Yes.
might not be able to add enough, so there might be some people miss their bus. There's going to be costs, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
As you're aware, San Bernardino.
Sure.
That's where I am originally from.
Yeah.
San Bernardino is bigger than Los Angeles. The county is bigger
Right.
than Los
It's more spread out. It's way spread out.
But what the situation is there, they don't have the COVID like we have it present here.
Right. We're much more concentrated.
Let me tell you what they have done.
Yeah.
It's 20 people to a bus.
Yeah, right. 20 to a bus.
Only.
Right.
But here,
do we go for 30 with the big bendy buses because there's more room?
Even those are crowded.
Yeah, those are crowded. Oh, you can get 100 people on those things easily.
Yeah, but here we got you're susceptible to the virus.
Yeah.
Transit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's an issue.
That's a big issue.
I haven't ridden on the buses
oh
since March.
My God.
And I used to be a real big fan of the buses and trains, and these days I'm like, no, family, come and get me because I need to go to some place. Because oh crap, no, I don't want to get on the bus because it's crowded full of people and I don't know. I'm scared.
I went to transit.
Yeah.
To try Death Ear once again.
Yeah.
Mayor Garcetti had not made not one comment.
Yeah.
Approaching the metro system.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why that hasn't been addressed.
Maybe he doesn't have the power to enforce it, so he doesn't want to start a battle he can't win. Maybe
the virus.
I don't know.
The virus is going to continue to rise daily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I am even afraid to come out.
Yeah.
This drastic measures need to be in place.
Yep.
Because the mayor is also going to call for a stay-at-home order.
Yeah.
That won't apply. You know why? Because you have the poor people downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah, stay where? Stay right where they are, maybe.
You know, and I'm down there in the community trying to tell them wear your mask. But as you know, a lot of mental illness, a lot of problems, and they can't wear their masks.
Okay.
So that is a major problem.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to also come. I would be volunteer
to
give each and everyone on the street a mask.
So, in street epistemology, I want to go through the reasons you have for thinking things, and I want to pick on the 20 people on a bus.
Yes.
What is the cost if we have 40 people on a bus? And I know this should be obvious, and I'm just this is an opportunity for you just to spell out your reasons, even though I could probably predict them.
For each person, or
I just mean for society, for whatever. I mean, what's the cost?
Hard to say.
What's the downside if we let a whole bunch of people on the bus?
That's what's happening.
Yeah, and that's what's happening. I assume the downside is more infection.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not going to go down.
Right.
See, I've been at home since Sunday, and I can't stay home all the time. I need to come out for air.
Yeah.
But I'm on transit, and I don't think it's fair to me.
Right.
To get on a bus where it's packed.
Right. So it's disproportionately limiting to people who are more concerned about their safety. I think you're saying that more than 20 on the bus is disproportionately unsafe, and maybe this is about that exponential rise thing. Yes. So it's not really just like the individual risk. Each one of those multiplies.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then what's it? 2,000 cases a day? That's unheard of.
2,000 new cases a day in the county?
Yes.
Out of 13 million people?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Okay. Yeah, but come in a little bit so we can hear you better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, where did I leave off?
That 2,000 cases a day is...
Yes, it's excessive.
It's excessive and crazy, and is a big problem in the case of 13 million.
Yes, and then not also, it's the stores. coming down Vaughn's and Rouse and what other store? I can't think of those because I don't shop them. They're packed. They don't have any limit. No limit in the store. Now, San Bernardino County, they need to really go by the map that they have because they only limit so many people in the store.
Okay, so they have limits to how much. So somebody's standing at the front saying, you all have to wait outside. I've got a little clicker. I'm waiting for people to come out, and then you can go in.
No, okay. That's the way they do it in San Bernardino. Well, I left and went to Chicago.
Okay.
But Chicago has that pattern as well.
Okay.
That's why I can't understand why this issue is not addressed. And Mariga City has not addressed those two issues.
Okay.
The multitude of people on the street that need to stay at home, the stores, Metro Transit, and the whole downtown area of homelessness and people hanging out, loitering and drinking, all kind of stuff. They don't have masks.
Right.
They don't have masks. So me and you and everyone here, we're susceptible to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's a big thing. It seems kind of silly to ask, but it's just part of the format.
Yes.
So what is your confidence that that our municipal rules are putting people too concentrated? They're allowing too much concentration, too much opportunity for super spreader.
Yes.
If this would be, I am absolutely certain there's no shadow of a doubt, and this is, I don't think there's even a problem. Where would you find yourself?
Last.
Just right over here.
Yes.
Do you have a sliver of doubt?
No doubt.
Okay. What could introduce a sliver of doubt? What could you learn that would say, oh wait, I was thinking about this wrongly. I should think just even a smidge less.
Okay. Well, if I see a difference,
okay,
I would feel better. But I don't feel good.
Okay.
The way it is now.
Right.
Because it's unsafe for everyone.
Uh-huh.
So that's a concern I have.
Okay. The opposite hypothetical is what could increase your confidence. Now, in this case, if your confidence is already maxed, then maybe the question is not what can increase your confidence, but what would be a reason you'd like to have. This is something you don't know today.
Okay.
A reason you'd like to have that you think could be more convincing to people, would get people on your to agree to hear you out, to do it. What would be that example that would push the needle?
Yes, all the way over.
Uh-huh.
All the way over. I feel the people are listening, but they're not complying. That's
not complying.
They're listening, just like the mayor. They're listening, but they're not complying. He only addressed the restaurants like I did.
Yeah.
But no other issue. No school. I know about the schools. I understand that.
Yeah.
Like I said, downtown, address that, transit, and the stores. There's 3 issues here that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do.
How do we determine the optimum number of people, or maybe it's a cost-benefit ratio or a risk ratio? What's the optimum number of people on a bus, people in a store? How do we figure that out?
That's a good question. But I don't understand, for the simple reason San Bernardino County is the largest county in the United States.
Yeah.
And they have a system. They have a system.
Yeah.
How is it they don't have the system in place here? It's
too many people pushing back that are too powerful? You know, maybe the restaurant owners, they were just like, no, you're going to ruin our business if you put these restrictions in, and it's just for something.
Too bad.
Too bad. Okay. I hear you.
Too bad.
The risk is too high. You're just going to have to suck it up. Okay. I hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for this conversation. I've really enjoyed it. Do you have, are you online with contact information people can hear about what your activism? No. Okay. I'm
just in the community. I speak a lot in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Within the community. And they do listen. Like I said, I was thrilled when the mayor, illiterate, what he said what
It's a
I
beautiful
said.
thing.
Yes,
It's a beautiful thing.
Really, it really like it.
Good.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes.
In street epistemology, I want to be really neutral. I don't want to argue from an alternative position.
Okay.
So it seems like I'm not. It basically, if you don't know my position at the end, I'm still doing well.
Okay. Yes.
But I don't want to hide behind that. If you want to ask me any questions about my position, you're welcome to. I'll be completely transparent.
Yes. Go right ahead.
No, if you want to ask me any questions, I'll be completely transparent.
How long have you guys been doing this?
He's been doing this on YouTube. I think this is about year 5 or so.
Oh, I'm on YouTube.
We're on YouTube,
Yes.
live stream on YouTube, and Twitch and Facebook. Just
Okay.
Social media things.
Yes.
And I started my channel in July.
Okay.
And we've both been paying attention to this street epistemology thing.
Yes.
Since in the 2014 era.
Okay.
When Anthony Magnabosco started giving demonstrations, something like this.
Yes.
A little different format.
Yes, I understand.
And he got us all turned on to it, and
it's
like that.
interesting.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, I like street epistemology. It's great shit. Yeah. We like to give you one, not all 3 of those puzzle pieces.
Yes.
You can choose any color you like.
Yes, red. That's my color.
Okay. I could kind of tell.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. And this is an obvious bribe to have you come back and get 2 more to complete a set. And you can have all red if you want. That's perfect.
Where is the other red? No, it's not red.
No, we have more in the bag.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, if you come back for more conversations, you can come back and get more.
I'm not out here that often.
Okay.
How often are you out here?
We're here on Tuesdays and Fridays. This is our 7th visit.
Wow.
So this is week 4.
Do you have a card?
We do. Right there on the board is one of his cards.
Okay.
This week, one of my goals is to get my card going, but I have several goals and I probably won't get to all of them this week.
Yeah, I would like to participate in that. That sounds interesting.
And you totally can.
That sounds so interesting.
He's on YouTube, Cordial Curiosity.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube, Juggling Lessons.
Okay. I wouldn't know how to look that up. Would it be under, what would it be under? Because I have all of the...
If you go to YouTube, type in Cordial Curiosity channel under the search.
Yes.
And his will pop up.
Oh, great.
And you can get to me through his stuff. Now, he's 50 times bigger than I am. So hook into his thing. It's much easier to find.
Okay.
YouTube barely knows I exist.
Oh, Lord.
That's okay. It's a slow rise, and it's also not a goal of mine to get a big subscriber base or anything.
Right. It's just saying.
Well, yes, I appreciate it. It's a nice thing. I'm here trying to create a series of teaching examples.
Okay.
I'm putting these out, and then I'm looking to make a playlist that are the cherry-picked best examples.
Okay.
As part of a teaching course, teaching this method.
Okay, which method?
Street epistemology is the thing, and it's there's a book on it.
Okay.
And it was started by a philosopher in 2013, philosophy professor, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's also a philosopher, but he's a philosophy professor from Portland.
Okay.
And it's about how to have conversations with people, whether or not you agree with them.
Yes.
And have it be productive.
Yes.
One of the main things
is productive.
Yeah. One of the main things is to not push from an alternate position.
Okay.
Just to fully hear out their position and examine down to their reasons and examine down to their authorities and what caused them to think so.
Yes.
Our natural reaction is to say, yeah, but I know, so hear me out.
No, I don't.
What a waste.
Feel like that.
Yeah, that's
no,
not
I don't
good.
Feel like, right.
That brings defensiveness and gets people into a debate mode.
That's true.
And that's not productive.
Exactly.
So you just got a demonstration of what we're doing.
Yes.
And that's basically it. Now it's a book that's 90% don'ts and only 10% do's. So here's all the ways to mess up. Don't do those. Here's the tools you have left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you go about addressing the community?
Free water.
Okay. No.
And we're doing free speech.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard my speech.
Yeah, we got your speech. So we're offering free water just as a way to be kind in the community and build up a little rapport. People go around this thing a couple times, and oftentimes they'll sit down after the several laps. of thinking
That's
about
right. That's exactly. Now, if you had a little snack, well, they sell stuff here. So
it. Yeah, I don't want to compete.
yeah. I was just getting ready to say.
And also it's a budget thing.
Oh, yes.
Water is like $10 a day. We can handle that.
Yeah, that's true.
Snack to be $100.
There's the helicopters. So they are aware of my goings.
Yeah.
Because I'm fully in the community. Yeah. So I have escorts everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Reed. If we are available for more talks whenever you like.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, when will you air this?
This is live.
Oh my goodness.
This is live, and then sometime maybe tomorrow, I'll start cutting up the individual conversations, and posting those as an individual video as well.
Yes.
So you don't have to sit through a 4-hour live stream.
Good.
Going fast forward. And those I release 3 or 4 a day.
Good.
Until we're caught up. And right now that backlog runs 5 days or so.
You know what? Put it on the forefront, because this is what's going on right now. Right now. This needs to
be... Well, you are the first interlocutor of today. Oh. So you're the first person of today's thing, and you'll be the first one released from Echo Park 7.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much. Let me
You're
go.
welcome.
Let me go.
And if you have any contact information or a particular thing you'd like to have, we'll throw it in the description. We're happy to do that.
Yes, I have an email. Do you guys have a card?
Yes.
I don't know how
on that board right there.
Okay.
See, there's a little whiteboard, and there's a card holder. Are there cards in that holder?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and am I still obvious on the host room? The host room for me has frozen. Okay. Sure. Are there cards there? Okay, good. And that'll get a hold of him, and we're in contact like every day. So if you want to get a hold of me, just hit him up.
How do you say Reed?
Reed.
That's what I got, Reed.
This is Reed Nice Wonder.
Okay. You don't have a phone number? I don't like to do email.
Sure, I'll give him a number.
Yeah, give the number. I would like to have the number.
Okay, let me grab a marker.
You don't like to do email? Actually, I think the markers in your email.
No, I just only like to receive them.
You just like to receive?
Yes, I don't like to do email. Okay. I only receive them. I'm like that. Don't get offended. Don't get offended. But I might do it. I might do it on your behalf. I probably will do it. Thank you. You gave me a good thought. Nobody ever questioned me about that. That's a good. I'm glad you said it. I've changed my mind. Okay. Are you guys from this area?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you for everything, guys.